Jessica Dwyer with Fangirl Magazine, and I am in Springfield, Oregon right now at Video Game Headquarters. And Video Game Headquarters is a very special, very geek-friendly store. What's awesome about this place is that you can get new and used games here. And when I say used, I mean almost the entire store is filled with used video games, be it PS4, PS3, Xbox, Xbox One, Wii's, PSP games, Nintendo DS systems, and the Nintendo DS games. Everything is here, including PC games as well, and Blu-ray movies, and regular DVD movies. And they also have been starting to get in classic systems like the NES system games, the Sega CD games. I think there might even be some of those sneaking around in here. And they're all used. And the best part is you can also trade in your games to this store. It is very, very geek friendly. They have Magic the Gathering cards. They also have action figures and collectibles. And the other cool thing here is that they have local artists that they are reselling some of their goods with, like artwork based on 8-bit graphics and Community, the TV series, all kinds of really neat stuff. And it's all local. So come with us while we check out this awesome store. The cool thing you can tell is that these guys are some major anime fans, as is evident by all of the posters you see here that you can buy. And notice all of the video games. All the video games. And Link!
Hey, how's it going? My name's Derek. I work here at Video Game Headquarters. Just letting us pick out our favorite game. My favorite game is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I remember when I first started playing it, I really didn't like it because I wasn't what I was expecting. I thought it would just be a good old lightsaber hack and slash, but it's RPG. It really reminds me of the old classic Star Wars movies, and that's partly the reason why I like it. It lets you pick between light and dark, and it's usually why my favorite game.
If you love old systems like I do, this place is great. With these Super NES games that you can pick up here, they're all immaculate, they're all clean, they check everything before it's brought in, so they look phenomenal. There's Sega games as well, and then there's new systems that'll play your old games like the Retron here. And then if you're a Pokemon fan or a card gamer, they have that for you too. It's basically Geek Central.
Hi, I'm Woody. I work at Video Game Headquarters. While everyone else seems to want to talk about games, my favorite thing that we carry here, crusty old movies. Really old ones, 30s, 40s, that's my range of, what's really interesting to me. Not a lot of people know about it, especially if it's black and white, so I'm here to just, push all those movies on people, because I find them more entertaining. And, when a kid comes in and he's 17 and doesn't know what he likes, it's great when you can push a classic movie on him, let them know that they love it. Yeah, that's what I do here today.
So, thank you for letting us in your store today, and can we have your name for the audience?
Yeah, and you're very welcome. My name is Eric. I've been here a couple of years.
Awesome. So, what brought you into being a part of Video Game Headquarters here in this town?
Actually, the manager had been somebody that I'd known for years. I worked at another game store years ago, and we'd known each other, and he decided to offer me a job a couple years back. I couldn't resist. It's a great, fun place to work, so
awesome.
I had to take it up.
So it sounds like you are a pretty knowledgeable guy when it comes to video games. How long have you been playing video games?
I remember playing Donkey Kong on the Atari when I was 3 years old in 1980. I had tons of Atari games and then bought my own Nintendo. So yeah, I mean, I've been playing them since I've been around. They've been around longer than me.
So what would you say is, now you just said you played Donkey Kong when you were 3. What was the one that really cinched it for you and being a gamer?
Probably Asteroids.
Really?
Yeah, Asteroids was amazing.
That's some old school.
Yeah. I mean, there are tons of games over the years, but that was the first game I remember going, I've got to play more of that.
Nice. So you're an Atari kid.
I do love the Atari, and I remember having fond memories of the Atari.
Nice. So what would you say in the store right now is the game for you? What is your favorite game right now in this store?
The Borderlands collection. All 3 of the Borderlands games are just top notch. I love them.
Nice. So, what would you say is something that people would be surprised that they could find here?
Well, I definitely think that the older games surprise a lot of people. We do have an Atari collection. We do have Dreamcast. Sometimes we carry things like the Neo Geo, and we get those in. Not for very often, but and they stay for just a couple days. But there are things that people are surprised about. Sometimes even just how many different 360s and things that we have to choose from.
So, were you surprised at how? Because your store is always packed. Like, you always have a line waiting to get in. Like today, we had at least 5 or 6 people waiting to come in. Were you surprised by how popular it is here? Like, that the word of mouth is getting around about you?
No, I was a customer before I was an employee, and I came here all the time, especially for even the DVDs that they had here. I loved shopping for the movies. But no, I've always, games are wildly popular, and since some of the stores have shut down in the area, this kind of filled that gap. So.
Nice. And the other thing I like about your store, we won't mention names for other companies, but you actually give decent trade value on your stuff, and you know the stuff. You actually take the time to look it up, and you're really knowledgeable, and I think that speaks volumes about you guys, because you actually know your stuff, and you're fair, and that's really cool.
We do try. I think that being fair with the customer and being able to offer a good trade value and good guarantee on our stuff really allows the customers to trust in us and to trust that we're going to treat them right.
Right, and the thing that I like about their store too is the fact that their return policy is really fair. Like, if you buy a used game here, you can return it within like a week.
It's actually 30 days.
30 days,
yeah. And that's if there's a defect or a problem with the game, we will try to replace it for you or get it fixed if we can do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you always check everything, and you don't really sell anything that's nicked too badly or anything like that.
Yeah, we go out of our way to make sure the discs are really, really clean. If they're not perfect, then we can do a little buff on them. But if they're too scratched, we don't take them. If systems are too far gone, we don't take them. So.
Okay, and I have to ask this: what is the most ridiculously rare, crazy thing that has come in that you've been here to see that you just went, "Oh my God, you really want to trade that"?
When people bring in Chrono Trigger, or people bring in Conquer's Bad Fur Day, those are big popular ones.
The peanut gallery are going.
Somebody brought in Wayne's World for the NES the other day, and we were surprised at how much that was going for. It was a very, very rare title.
Yeah.
And we ended up selling it very quickly. But it was something that it was more that we were shocked for what it was going for rather than.
How much was it? How much was Wayne's World for the NES?
We sold it for $100.
Holy moly! People just don't know what they've got.
Sometimes they don't. Yeah.
That's crazy.
There are times that customers will bring stuff in, and I'll tell them their total, and they're shocked. Can you say that again?
Well, I think, I think it was one time I was bringing in a Doctor Who DVD, and I think it might have been you, but when you really should try to sell this on eBay instead, because we can only give you this much, and it's going on eBay for $50 right now, and I mean, fair. That's awesome. So, thank you so much for letting us check this place out and show everybody. I really want to get the word out on you guys, because I love the store, and I love the fact that you do the local art as well, and just everything. So,
cool. Thank you.
Thank you.